Research data, I think, is a term that encompasses what historians have often traditionally called evidence or primary sources.
It seems to me something that historians often don't think about, or they do kind of instinctively or naturally, which of course isn't instinctive at all.
I think kind of research data is a term that probably historians don't naturally use very much, because I think to us kind of like data always feels like it's about kind of numbers and quantitative approaches.
Anyone who's working on a really big digital project, they will think about those kinds of questions. People like me don't necessarily have to, because the success of the project won't depend on it.
With any project like the one I'm doing, you are kind of collecting data. As I say, particularly, I think that's particularly pertinent when it's, you know, kind of creating new kinds of data at the same time with something like oral history. And I think then there are particularly important questions about it's not just a question of copying something that pre-exists, but creating something new, what you then do with that and how you manage it.
However, the way in which you can carry out the project, the speed of it, the efficiency of it benefits enormously from at least giving some thought to what the data will be, how you will store it, how you will manage it. You obviously need to know where to locate it, you need to know where to find it, but you also will find life much easier if you think about how you will store and use the data that you collect.
I wish I'd had this kind of training when I was a PhD student instead of muddling through. It worked and it was fun in a kind of way, but to have someone kind of a set of standards which you can apply, admitting there might be several different sets of standards, but a set of standards which are recognised, which you can apply to your own work, I think would be very useful. Yeah.